Hi friends, welcome back, and if you're new here, hello, welcome. Thank you for clicking on my face today. I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this look. And if you're interested in seeing how I created this in literally 10 minutes because I don't have time, I'm going to be showing you guys. But don't forget to go ahead and like this video, subscribe below if you want to see more content like this. But I'm going to go ahead because I actually have a lot to do, so I'm going to get started. So I'm going to be using actually concealer and bronzer only. No foundation because like I said, I have somewhere to go. So I'm going to go ahead and get started right now with my concealer. So right now what I'm doing is taking a very small amount of concealer and kind of going over my dark marks. Just right there. And then I'm going to, because it's very thin, I am just using the brush to kind of like cover all these little bruises, freckles, X, Y, and Z. But it would be nice to be able to leave my house in 10 minutes and not worry about my little dark marks all the time. So, you know, good with the bad, well, your skin's in progress, you know. It's like more, you know, dirty stuff starts to surface and more of that junk comes out of your skin. So I'm just like waiting for that time to be over. But yeah, I get a lot of breakouts sometimes, especially during my time of the month. I am like breakout central. I don't know when I'm gonna grow out of that, but I'm patiently waiting. I'm gonna be taking Soul by ColourPop in the color Dark, and I'm just gonna be taking this and just bronzing and sculpting out my face because I want my face to have shape. You know, I don't like it to be looking really flat, you know, so evenly get it in there. And yes, this is what I do when I don't have time, but I want to look like I did a whole lot naturally, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to run it across the face. Yes, it's a little bit much if you're thinking that, but it will work out. It's like trusting the process, honestly. But just make sure you're blending and you're taking your time. You gotta see it come together to understand like how this is literally the most beneficial way to get ready. Especially when you're like time crunch, you know. I think this is like a really nice method to have in your back pocket as a trick, especially if you're like out of town and stuff and you kind of can't, you know, get to what you want. If you only pack like small items like your bronzer and your concealer, and you can get that anywhere, you know, depends on where you're at, it's very easy. And yes, I'm taking the bronzer onto the lid because it kind of saves me time when I need to do my eyes. So it kind of already has a natural look to it, so I don't have to worry about that. And then again, I'm just going to take this brush up on the forehead and blend it out. So going back in with my concealer, I'm going to just, you know, really define this nose because we have time. 10 minutes is enough time, at least for me. With my concealer right underneath the eyes just to brighten it up. And just to scope out my under eye here, just a little bit. And again, I'm gonna just drag this product out a little bit, like flick it out as you guys can see. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see this, but like I already look like I did a lot, and I only use no foundation, just bronzer. And I think contouring my nose because I have a hard time contouring, and I'm sure if you follow me on Instagram you have seen the progress with me, and it's always a work in progress. I never feel like I'm just mastered makeup. I'm just learning how to move a lot faster without having to stop a lot to do little things or give too much time to like my brows. I'm learning not to give too much time to, you know, foundation or contouring. Like I'm learning to just kind of cut corners. But I'm gonna go in with my Juvia's Place, guys, my bronzer. and I'm going with the lighter color on the nose. And this is really going to shape, like, this is going to shape your nose, seriously. And then I'm gonna run back in with concealer. I'm just wanting to get this out the way now. I don't know why, but I wanted to, because I just, oh, it looks so good. I'm just like, I need to see it already. And honestly, with 10 minutes, this is kind of like how I am. I jump everywhere. When I know I don't have a whole lot of time, I just kind of grab what I need and go. I'm gonna hit the forehead, and we're gonna set this. And you guys, you don't really need a lot. Like, this was a little bit much, but you know, it's with a brush, so it's not as packed. It's kind of even. And then I'm gonna run this on the face as well, because I am using a cream to set, to, you know, my face. I'm using a cream bronzer on my face, so I don't want this to move around. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of put a little bit there. I know I'm like supposed to be focusing on just showing you guys how quickly I'm getting ready, but I kind of want to like just tell you guys about my day and everything that's just been going on with me lately. I posted a video last week about my weight loss journey, and I feel like every day I'm becoming more and more okay with the size that I'm at. I don't know, it's just a journey. You want to be so skinny so fast, and I don't know why I have that mentality like being skinny is gonna change anything. Like, it's not, you know. I know it's a personal thing that I want, and when I say be skinny, that means just be a little smaller than what I am right now. I love, you know, how far I've come, and I'm appreciative of it. I need to be a little more appreciative of the fact that I've come so far. Sometimes I don't give myself enough credit, and I have to be careful because, you know, I don't know, for whatever reason my mind be like, oh, you're a failure because you didn't do it a certain way, or you didn't get done with it at the time that you said you were supposed to do it. And that's just something I'm starting to notice with the way that I think about a lot of stuff in my day-to-day world, which is like having an unrealistic high expectation of myself and then feeling like a failure once I let myself down. So I have to like literally knock that off, because I'm sending myself spiraling thinking that everything's supposed to just fall off overnight, and that's not the case, you know. It's just not. And I have to be a little more realistic and quit setting myself up for failure like that. I don't know, I guess I feel like I should be able to do it if so-and-so can do it, or you know how that goes. I am gonna go ahead, guys, quickly and pop some color on these eyes. I'm gonna use the color Naked by Urban Decay Heat. I'm gonna be putting that palette onto the eye. I'm gonna start with the color Below and He Devil to transition. So Below is here and He Devil is here. That's gonna be my transition color. So it's gonna be like just two colors, guys. I'm not doing too much. Why? I'm just gonna throw this nice little reddish color right on the eye, and make sure that I focus the dark, like, cause it's so dark, focus it on the outer side of my eye and like bring it in a little bit. Right here, I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and then pop this right on top, keeping this look as simple as possible. And you guys know I love to dampen my shimmers, so we're just gonna just ever so slightly go in and just tap a little bit. I don't need a whole lot because I don't want this to get too crazy. So I really want this look to be soft, and so I'm gonna go in and use a very nice blush. Now I would use blush regardless, you know, if I'm having foundation on. It's just something about blush that really gives a look, a really nice, cute, flirty, soft touch, and it's just, it's so cute. I'm stapling it. I try not to rub it because it's really not, that's not how you should do it. Highlighter by Maybelline. Sorry guys, I don't know what color it is. It just says 250, so it's just a highlighter, and I'm just gonna go right there, just like that's it. I do like to do this sometimes with my highlighter, and that's right in the bridge of my nose, kind of highlight that. I just like it. I don't know what it is. And then just So now that I'm done lining my lips, I'm gonna go in with Daringly Nude by Maybelline. This is like my OG favorite. I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh, like look at her. Lips on, I'm gonna be adding NYX. And this is Angel Food Cake. I'm just topping it with. I really hope this was helpful for you guys, because when I don't have time, this is what I run to, like concealer and cream bronzer, in and out.